We'll be announcing. They're already under investigation. You know, they're already under major investigation. A lot of the people that you would traditionally say are on the left.
They're already under investigation?
Already under investigation.
Have you asked to start revoking the visas of the foreigners who have celebrated Charlie Kirk's death?
No, we haven't, but we are looking at names. We don't like that.
The Democrat Party, its pundits, its allies, the educators, for 10 years have waged a campaign of eliminationist rhetoric against President Trump, against Republicans, against MAGA, against Trump officials. It has been willful and deliberate, Sean. The rhetoric that you played, the messages that you played in that clip are the same exact rhetoric and messages that are used by the assassins, that are used by the two assassins who tried to kill Donald Trump, that are used by the assassin who claimed the life of my friend, an American hero, Charlie Kirk. What do you think they're trying to do? They are trying to inspire someone to murder them. That is their objective. That is their intent.
Okay, first that was President Trump, and then top White House official Stephen Miller saying that the government is investigating already Charlie Kirk's assassination as far-left domestic terrorism, that this is purposeful. The FBI and state agencies reportedly have launched investigations into multiple leftist groups for possible advance knowledge and whether they gave material support to the suspect. Plus, 23 House Republicans now demand a formal congressional investigation into radical left-wing networks. Joining us now from House Judiciary, California Congressman Darrell Issa. Congressman, what can you tell us about this? Because Utah Governor Spencer Cox says the suspect was deeply indoctrinated with far-left ideology. You know, Dan Bongino said he had a rabid obsession with Charlie Kirk. The president's saying he's threatening to pull visas for people from overseas who have, you know, this violent rhetoric. What do you think about all this? What's going on with the House Republicans here?
Well, I think we're trying to join with President Trump to make America safe and to make it safe for the peacekeepers, for those who want to have peaceful dialogue. This is something that has been getting worse. There's no question at all. And I think there's no doubt that Charlie Kirk now is, along with Martin Luther King and other legendary figures, somebody who peacefully engaged in dialogue and paid the ultimate price for it. And America has to strike back on those who would encourage violence against those who are, quite frankly, debating for peace, as Charlie did for more than a decade.
So what does that mean? Does this mean that you would pull, you know, the tax-exempt status for these nonprofits? Does it mean going after social media platforms, these dark rabbit holes on the web, like the online video gaming app Discord, where the suspect is accused of, you know, making a lot of comments on that, or the app Steam? I mean, Charlie was actually, as you point out, fighting against all these rabbit holes on the web by having open debates out in the sunlight. So what does it mean? Does it mean going after these nonprofits and their nonprofit status, or how else would you crack down on them?
Well, I think the most important thing right now, and it's a great question, is who do we go after first? And we go after first those who can be shown to have been linked to the radicalization and the encouragement and maybe even the support for this believed murderer or assassin that is in custody. We then can spread out for like-minded. You know, to a great extent, Elizabeth, you cannot stop everything, but you can stop some, and you can discourage others, and you can return to a healthy dialogue. Leading up to this interview, I was watching, and the people in responsible positions who have called President Trump a fascist, and now one of their own leaders within the Democrat Party, Fetterman, is saying, stop it, stop the hyperbole. Well, those are the people that we want to empower, where we want to stop the dialogue. I disagree with my colleagues, many of them in the Democrat Party, here in the House and the Senate. But it doesn't mean I should vilify them. Instead, I should simply say, as Reagan said, just because somebody disagrees with you doesn't mean they're evil. It just means they may be wrong. And that's the direction we need to go, is to show that there's a right way, as Charlie did for so long. He showed us a better way. He showed young people in college a better way.
Congressman Darrell Issa, thank you so much for your insights there. We appreciate you.